So first up, we got Mr. Eddie, First Priority Credit Solution. All right, y'all give it up for Eddie as he comes forward.
All right, thank you everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
All right, before I jump into my slides, I like to go over 5 major tips when it comes to credit. The 5 most important tips that most people just don't know about. Okay? All right. And also, if you guys have any questions, it's interactive, so feel free to ask, okay? Okay, the first myth, I would say, that most people do is they actually pay collection accounts. Most people don't realize that paying collection accounts over your credit score, okay? Because you're trying to do the morally right thing by paying whatever you're responsible for, but it has a negative impact on your credit. And here's why. When you have something that goes in collections, it's a negative mark, okay? Once you pay that item, what they do is they actually will update that amount to the date that you paid it, okay? So say if you have a collection account that is 5 years old, okay? And typically in Virginia, most items fall off your credit between 5 to 7 years anyway. But let's just say you paid. What they're going to do is they're going to change that date to 2017 to reflect that you paid. And the moment they do that, it's going to flag your credit score is going to look like a newer collection account. Does that make sense? I mean, it doesn't make sense, but that's what happens. They're going to say that, okay, this is a negative mark now in 2017 versus a negative mark 5 years ago. So when you pay it, it knows your credit score. They don't take it off your credit. Legally, all they have to do is say that you paid it. Okay? So most people don't realize that. Also, remember I said in 5 years or so, 6 years, most items fall off your credit. Well, what you did by paying it, you also extended that time. So that negative mark is going to show paid for another 5 years on your credit report. Okay? So before you pay collection accounts, keep those things in mind. There are different things that you can do. You can hire a company like ours to go ahead and dispute the item for you. Or if you want to pay the collection account, you want to negotiate, hey, I'll pay you, but I need you to say that you're going to take this off my credit and I get it back. Okay, that's called a pay for delete. And if you guys...
It's called what?
A pay for delete letter. The next myth I would say is that Credit Karma is golden. Okay, Credit Karma is the worst place to get your credit score. It's a great site for the money is free. I mean, so it's not a terrible site, but sometimes the credit score can be as much as I've heard 100 points off. You know, so when you go and see a 700 credit score and you go sit down with Chris or a mortgage person, when they pull your credit, they're going to see something completely different. All right. So you just want to be very careful where you go to get your credit score from. If you have Chris process your information, he can tell you exactly what your FICO score is, so you know where you stand. But just keep in mind, Credit Karma is the worst place to get that. It's a good find. They need that. I mean, it's free. It updates weekly. So if somebody does something to your credit, they'll shoot you an email. So it's a good site, but just know that that credit score is not your real FICO score. Okay? So when we say FICO score, we're talking about the number that Chris would see if you apply for a car. That's the number that they see. Your FICO is your real credit score. Okay? FICO basically is called Fair Isaac Corporation. That's what it means. But long story short, that's just your real credit score. We all have a few different scores. FICO just happens to be the one that most businesses depend on. All right? All right. The fourth is how to build credit. Okay? How do you build credit? Most people who have bad credit sometimes just have bad credit because they don't have any credit. Okay? Has anybody ever heard the term no credit is good as having bad credit? That's pretty much what that means. So you might have a situation where somebody has a real low credit score and they just have maybe 2 collection accounts. Whereas you might have somebody who has 5 credit cards, they have a car payment, and they might have 7 or 8 collection accounts, but their credit score is going to be higher because they have established payment history. Okay, and payment history equates to like 35% of your credit score. So a big chunk of your credit is basically based off of what are you paying now versus what collection accounts you've accumulated throughout your lifetime. Okay, so the best way to build credit is through secured credit cards. Okay. Now, a secured credit card is basically a credit card, but you have to kind of put money down to get it. So you got to put some skin in the game. Okay, because they know that your credit is low, so they're trying to help you rebuild, but they don't want to take a risk either. So they're going to ask you to pay maybe $250 or $300 down so that you can acquire this card. But if you use the card responsibly, then you'll see your credit score start to rise. Okay. Now, also one thing I want y'all to know about a credit card, I have the $70 rule. Okay, the $70 rule is basically just a technique that I've noticed creates the best impact as far as your credit score going up on how to use a credit card. Because you're going to hear a lot of different things. Use it for gas, pay your bills, use it and pay it off at the end of the month. The best way to use a credit card is to use maybe $70, put the card away, and make regular monthly payments on that $70 balance. Okay? And I'll explain to you a little bit more why when I get into the illustration, but just know that that's the best way. You know, if you have online banking, you can set up automatic payments. Like, you don't even have to worry about the card, but you want to pay that $70 back slow, because that's what's considered payment history, not you using the card and paying it off in a few weeks and using it and paying it off. Okay? The second way to build credit is secured. So you go to the bank, you have $1,000 in your account, and you say, hey, I want a loan for $1,000. They're going to put a freeze on that money that you have in your savings account, and they're going to give you $1,000. And every month you're going to have a bill that you can pay to build your credit to show that you have. But what I would do, or what I did personally with my credit when I built it about 12 years ago, is I just took the same $1,000 they gave me, I put it in my checking account, and I just transferred it over every month. I didn't use the money for anything else except for building credit. Okay? Now that's going to help your credit, but not as fast as credit cards. But that's another option for you to build credit. And the final thing, as far as building credit, that most people don't realize, is called authorized user. Okay? Anybody ever heard of authorized user? Well, basically what it is just say, for example, you have an uncle or a brother or someone that has a credit card and they have outstanding credit. They can actually add you to that card, not for you to use the card, but once they add you as an authorized user, if they had the card for 10 years and they have excellent history, that 10 years of history is going to show up on your credit report. Okay? Your credit score, I've seen customers' credit score go up over 150 points in 30 days with just somebody adding them as an authorized user. Okay? So it's been around for years. It's totally legal, just most people don't know about it. But the pendulum does swing both ways. So if they decide, hey, you know what, I like this flat screen, I'm going to max my card out, that's going to show up on your credit also. If they miss a payment, that's going to show up on your credit also. So you want to be careful who you ask. But that's a little unknown fact that really helps a lot of people. Okay? Let's see here. Anybody have any questions so far?
I got a question on authorized user.
Okay.
How long, like for instance, when somebody signs up, does it report on the next time, on the next cycle, or does it take like a month or two before they actually show up on that card?
Typically, it's a good question. It usually doesn't take more than a month. It's usually based off of the cycle, okay? Because that's when the credit card company reports the information to the credit bureau. Okay, so if somebody adds you today and their cycle date is the 10th, that's not going to show up on your report until the 10th. Okay, but sometimes it does take at least 30 days or so for that to kind of show up on your credit report. When it does, it hits you hard. Because again, payment history is the largest factor of your credit score. And when it hits, and then, for example, another good thing is when people don't know, when they take you off, you are going to lose points on your credit. Okay, so if they add you on there, you got 10 years of history, and then automatically they close it. Any account that you close is not going to impact your credit. Okay, so if somebody adds you as authorized user, that's a good opportunity to go ahead and get your own credit card, go ahead and get you a car, get you a house, or whatever you're trying to do. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Well, we're talking about authorized users, which is basically a family member or a friend that can add you to their card so that you can benefit from their good history. Okay, so definitely if they take you off, your points are going to dip a little bit, but you know, it's not going to hurt their credit at all, but it can hurt yours. Like I said, if they max that card out, if they miss payments, that's going to show up on your credit, so you want to kind of have them take you off before any of that happens. Okay. And then that's pretty much the last big thing I kind of jumped into was mainly credit cards. Credit cards, if you have a $300 credit card, as long as you stay below halfway, it's not going to hurt your credit. But say if you have a $300 credit card, once you use more than $150, you're going to start to see a 15-point, 20-point decrease in your credit score. Okay, regardless, even if you're making your payment on time. Because there are two big factors. Payment history and credit card utilization. Payment history is 30%, 35%. Credit card utilization is right behind that 30%. So that's why if you max your card out, you'll see a decrease of 40 and 50 points in a really fast period of time. All right? Okay, so So now, that aside, those are the main things, and like I said, if you guys have questions about what we went over, I can email you guys a copy of the 5 tips and also the capability letter. So we'll be sure to get your information at the end.
I got a question for you. So, in the real estate industry, there's a saying, it's called FSBO, FSBO, which is for sale by owner. I found also in the credit repair, you have CRBO. A lot of people want to repair their own credit, so I call it credit repair by owner. Can you talk about the difference? Because there are people that would say, well, you know what, I can do it myself. The reality is you can, but as far as a professional, because there's a lot of laws that you are aware of that most people don't realize, and just send out a dispute letter. It's more than just that. If you can kind of explain the process, because most people don't understand the process of credit repair.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, basically, legally, and even with any credit repair company that you sign up with, they're supposed to give you a disclosure that lets you know legally you can dispute your own credit yourself. Okay, you don't have to hire them. But I also can. I'm pretty handy. I can change my own oil. You know, I can change my tire. Probably can't change my transmission. You know, but I'm definitely not as effective if I go to Pet Boys with somebody who changes oil all day, every day. That's all they do. Okay, they know shortcuts, they know different techniques, so they have more experience in the industry. Just more a direct issue that happens. A lot of people dispute items either through letters that they might see online, or just online. Okay, just going to the website and disputing. Two things can happen. Typically, and some people have success. Some people dispute stuff and just say it's not mine, it's not mine, it's not mine. The credit bureau will take it off. What can happen is after they take it off, usually about a month or 2 later, they'll put it back on because it is yours. They just usually have 30 days to respond, and they may have missed that time frame, so they had to take it off temporarily. So once it comes back, it's going to drop your score back down. Also, re-aging happens also. Re-aging is pretty much like when you pay that collection account. So you disputed it, but now it's going to come back, but it's going to come back with a new date. Okay, so now your credit score is going to dip, and the item is going to, see, we know how to dispute for none of that to happen. Also, in the real estate world, Chris, if he's trying to process your loan and he sees that you have items in dispute, even if your score is good enough, he can't process that loan for you because you can't have items in dispute. Okay, but we know how to dispute items without it impacting the mortgage process. So, I mean, there's different ways. So yes, you can do it yourself. Some people have had some outstanding success, but most people don't, which is why credit repair is an industry and why other companies offer a little bit of service. Anybody got any questions about that? No?
Excuse me, with the authorized user, about how many points would that be?
Authorized users impact your credit 2 different ways. So say if you have your brother add you to a card, he's only had it for 2 years, and it's a $1,000 credit card. Okay, you don't have any credit. You might see a 15 or 20 point increase in credit. Whereas your sister might have a 10-year credit card with a $5,000 credit limit, and she's of course underneath her limit. You might see probably an 80 or 90 point increase. Okay, so the increase is based off of how long the card is, also the limit and how far you're under the limit. Okay, so if you are, like I said, if you have a $10,000 card and she's only using $1,000, that's excellent. If she's using $9,999, that's a real bad thing. And you don't want to get on that card because that's technically a maxed out credit card. So that's how that works. So I mean, I've seen 50 points, I've seen 2 points. And typically when I say 2 points, if you have a lot of collection accounts on your credit, adding an authorized user isn't going to always fix the problem.